Incredible to think at this hour, this many people remain in Cairo's Tahrir Square. Tens of thousands still celebrating into the early hours of Thursday morning after the military removed President Mohamed Morsi. International reactions starting to come in tonight. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon releasing a statement just this hour. He says military interference in any state's affairs is a concern and urges a swift transition back to civilian rule. And we're just getting word that 3 people have been injured during clashes in the port city of Alexandria. That, according to Egyptian state media. Will Morsi's ouster bring stability or more chaos? Let's check in one last time with modern Egyptian history professor Paul Sedra. He joins us live from our Toronto studio. And Paul, it seems that Egypt has gone down this road before, the Arab Spring and all that promise many felt in 2011. How is it different this time around?
Well, Ian, I think, as a historian, I'm prone to looking at these things in the longer term. And I think Egypt has made considerable progress since 2011 towards democracy, towards a meaningful democratic experiment. And I think the difference between today's events and what we saw in 2011 is that this is, I think, the growing pains of a democracy. Over the past year, Mohamed Morsi had great difficulty in developing institutions that were truly representative. And hopefully, with this decision on the part of the military, this will be the impetus for significant steps towards inclusion of all Egyptians in democratic institutions in Egypt. And hopefully, this will be an example for the broader Arab world as well.
Interesting that we're hoping, or many are hoping, that a military would be the agent of inclusion. I don't know that we would expect that in many parts of the world. Is that and we have about a half a minute, is that a reasonable expectation for Egypt's military?
Well, as was said earlier in the broadcast, the military has had a very significant role in Egyptian politics right throughout its modern history. But I agree with you. I think that within the next few years, we should hope and expect the military to withdraw entirely from politics. Only then will we see a truly democratic Egypt emerge.
Well, thank you so much for your analysis tonight, Professor Sedra. That was SFU history professor Paul Sedra, usually based in Vancouver, but tonight in our newsroom in Toronto.